Okay, here we are. First day of our little breathing yoga challenge that we're going to be doing for the next 30 days. I will be teaching you guys every other day, unless, for example, tomorrow I'll have a special guest. If you'd like to be a guest in one of these breathing sessions, I would love for you to come. You can DM me on Twitter, X, whatever you guys are calling it these days, Ashley V. Cummings. I'm just going to get straight to the point. So what we're going to do today is learn a quite simple introduction breathwork technique. It's called segmented breathing. Okay. Reminded myself to put up chats, which I forgot to do last night. Okay, so just three things. We're going to inhale through the nose, and we're going to exhale through the mouth. We're going to inhale to the belly. What's up, Daph? Expanding the belly, even the side body. Let the ribs get fat. And exhale from the belly. So that's two things. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling to the belly. And when you inhale, the belly expands. And when you exhale, you pull the belly in towards your spine. And you make sure all the air is out. Never forget, 70% of toxins leave your body through the process of exhalation. Make sure all the oxygen is gone. Now, breathing, conscious breathing on its own is a meditation. Just sustained focus on your inhales and exhales in itself is a meditation. But we're going to add something that I love and really helped me when I started to get into this breathing stuff, right? It's called segmented breathing. I feel like I'm going forward on this. So segmented breathing. Segmented breathing might be self-explanatory. You're going to count your inhale that's coming in through the nose. So your inhale, everyone's going to have a different lung capacity. So we're going to shoot for minimum. Inhale is 4 breaths. So that'll look like this. Inhale, 1, 2, my belly's getting bigger. 3, 4, expanding side body, even letting oxygen and air go to the low back. Exhale, belly coming in towards the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, easy enough, right? For a few of you this is the second 30-day challenge we've done on this channel. A few of you that hopefully are back and here, you can challenge yourself to play with that extension of the exhale. When you extend your exhale, you increase relaxation naturally in your body. So the inhale will come in through the nose into the belly at a count of 4. If you just get to 3 or you find 5 or 6 more comfortable, do that. And then I like to say, if you're brand new, just try to match the exhale, okay? If you've never done this before, just try to match the exhale, unless this feels easy enough. I like to say, let the exhale be a count longer. This way we know that we're exhaling all the air out, okay? Questions? Hi, Doom. Are you going to breathe with us, Doom? Questions or comments? There's 4 people here, so let me know. I think it's pretty straightforward, but I'll just say it one more time quickly. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. So inhale, belly gets big. You're sending the oxygen lower. Exhale, belly comes in towards the spine. And then finally, last thing, just easy does it. Just count the inhale. So you're watching your breath. What I'm asking you to do is just pay a little more attention to what you're doing, right? So let the inhale come in 1, 2, 3, 4. You might be comfortable with a 5, but make sure your belly is full with air. And when you exhale, make sure all the air is out. That's why I like to say if your inhale's 4, maybe your exhale is going to be 5. Okay? Most importantly, just have fun with this. Don't overthink it. Try, in fact, not to think at all. That's one of the points of the counting, right? So you're just doing so. The only thing that's going to be a little bit different, and I'll just review this, is we're not going to use the shoulders. So if this is also your first time doing anything like this, put your hands on your shoulders, maybe the first 2 or 3 breaths, just to make sure they're relaxed. Okay? Just to make sure they're relaxed. Our autonomic nervous system has us inhaling and exhaling when we're not thinking about it, mostly through the chest. So we're intentionally sending the air a bit lower and working on diaphragmatic breath, oxygenating all of the organs in the belly and the colon and all these places that want air, right? Or more of it. So let's go. Rule number 1, inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Rule number 2, we're inhaling to the belly, expanding the belly and the side body when we breathe in, and we're exhaling from the belly, and we're counting. And whatever the natural count is, just go with this. If it's 4, 5, if it's 4, 4, whatever it is, inhale. Let's try for a minimum of 4. Shouldn't be tough, but if 3 is what feels comfortable, do 3. Okay. We're going to start with 10 breaths. I like to close my eyes. I like to put my palms facing up. Just very simply, anatomically, it's putting you in the field of receptivity. Okay. Able and ready to receive, we are. Oh, and you can close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Otherwise, you're just going to start to breathe. But let's do one thing. Empty all the air out before we begin. Blow all the air out. Now begin. Inhale. Belly big. Count to a minimum of 4 if it works. Take your time. Just explore how good it might feel to breathe differently. Exhale all the air out. Belly comes in towards the spine. Count. Empty the lungs. Take your time. Find a rhythm that feels comfortable for you today. Try to let your face relax. Try to let your jaw relax. Try to let the brain waves settle down as you increase focus concentration on your breath, simultaneously decreasing focus concentration on anything else, specifically activity in your mind. You can notice it, you can be aware of it, but you can choose to redirect your focus concentration back to your breath. Keep breathing in slow and steady through the nose, letting the belly expand and exhaling all the air out. Never forgetting with each exhale, 70% of toxins leave your body. Stay relaxed. Like, notice how deeply you've allowed yourself to relax into this situation. Notice if you've, and this it will be a propensity. It's totally normal. Anything is normal, by the way. Nothing is wrong here. You can't do anything wrong, if that makes sense. Um, you can't fuck this up. Notice if the counting felt easy or if you felt like you overthought it. Notice how deeply you've allowed yourself to relax and give yourself permission to relax even more, to not judge, overthink, but just to have fun with your own anatomy, with your own lungs, with breathing air in deeper and sending it lower and exhaling longer. Notice any place in your body that might be tight or tense, and just allow that to also relax. 10 more inhales deep into the belly. Exhale all the air out. How did that feel? Hi, BYB. I'm happy that you're here. How did that feel, guys? Do you have questions? Comment. No peeking. You're so funny. Do you have questions or comments? Did that feel easy enough? Because I want to make these videos short so you guys will watch them. I want to introduce the technique, talk a little bit about the application, and then do it together. And then I'm hoping, ideally, in a perfect Ashley world, you guys would all do this for 20 minutes, 15, let's be real, 10, 15. I would be on, I'd be elated if someone did this for 20 minutes tonight. You would do it for 10, 15 minutes this evening. You can set a timer on your phone, and or 15 minutes minimum tomorrow. And then we'll discuss it Wednesday, review this technique, and we'll move on to a different technique. So we kind of build your toolbox of breathwork techniques. Does that make sense? Let's see. Hi, Rochi. Should we tell them about tomorrow or keep it a secret? You got a cramp in your leg from breathing? Drink a lot of water. Yes, definitely drink a lot of water. You guys, water is so important for our brains. You know, the two places that water go. I get like high just from breathing like that sometimes. The two places that are the most waterful in our bodies, the two places that require and are more like they have the most water. Does anyone know? Hi, PSP. That's what they call you, right? Um, your brain and your lungs. So yeah, make sure to always drink a lot of water. Um, if we don't have questions or comments, hopefully everybody gets it. My tap water smells like chlorine. Yo, guys, I learned something really disturbing about chlorine. I don't know if everyone knew this before me. This will just be a quick wrap it up. The breathing video ends right now. So let's just be clear about that. Um, you know how when you go to a pool and it smells like chlorine and you're like, or like you see the guy there like doing the chlorine stuff and it smells like chlorine and you're like, oh, it must be really clean here. Like they put a lot of chlorine and stuff. Um, I learned the other day that chlorine doesn't have a smell. So when you smell chlorine, that is the chlorine basically neutralizing, I guess, I forgot what the word was, like a lot of pee and bacteria. Chlorine smells like nothing. My question is, how long is 8 hours behind? Rochi and I were trying to plan something. He's going to be with me tomorrow, breathing together. Um, and it's so funny because you guys know I can't read a clock or do maths very well, maths. And we were trying to figure out the time, and you have to add 8 hours. But to Rochi's credit, I believe you guys still use the ar- is it army? Is it army time? I'm sure you guys don't call it that, but it's 24 hours. Like so, your 8:30 or your 8 is probably like 1600 hours or whatever it is. But I was trying to figure out time. I was like, well, 3 by me is like and then he was trying to do it backwards. It was quite funny. I was like, I won't tell anyone. By the way, we all know I can barely tell time forwards on a clock. So let's be real now. Navy time, it's called. Yeah, it's probably called Navy time here as well. I don't know why I say Army time. It's really actually makes more sense. But I mean, let's be real. Who am I to talk about clocks? But it does make more sense when you like learn it. It's like, why in the world would you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I tell you guys how many times in like, especially traveling and stuff, that I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, wait, is it 5 a.m. or p.m.? And that's such a silly question. It should just be 17 hours or 1800, right? Military time. I guess in England they call it Navy time. Okay, please leave questions or comments in the comment section of this video. A lot of you guys know how to get in touch with me, so if you want to ask me privately a question, that's cool too. And I'll be back tomorrow. Roach, did we figure out our time for tomorrow, Roach? I think we said 12 o'clock East Coast, 12 p.m. East Coast, right? And 8 p.m. your time. Yeah, guys, this hat, I love this hat. I always get compliments. You know what this hat is for? It's for there's this dude I love in Venice, and I always just go and like buy. He has a little shop, so I go just like to support him. This is for reggae dudes. This hat, it's for reggae dudes that have like mad dreads, like, and the whole point is that they can wrap all of them up and fit them all in this hat if they need to. It's got a lot of space in here. I think we're going to be 12 p.m. tomorrow. I will let you guys know. I will post it and send Rochi the link as soon as he confirms. All of this time, I was drinking heavily chlorinated tap water. Oh, let's talk about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you with the pool, but that is a fact about a very unfortunate, but I think important fact about chlorine. Um, I don't know if you know about this, but if you don't have a good water service, and you guys know that there aren't that many things I am choosing, I'll say that choosing to spend money on right now, but getting like proper water is one of them because I think it's very important. I know it's very important. If you're not able to get proper water, and there's real like the place I have, I mean, it's intense. I have to carry this like I guess it's 3 gallons thing to the I drive it to the place up the street, but it's only $2 to fill it up. The only intense part is when little Ashley has to walk it back to the Um, that's right. I have to walk it back to the apartment, which for some reason, guys, it's hilarious. I live in a huge building, but my parking spot is one spot away from the furthest spot it could possibly be, which is really funny when I have to carry water. But boil it. I'm sure you know this. Who said that about their water? You can boil it. Wait, Rochi, you're so funny. 1,300 hours LA time. I think you meant 12. I almost texted you earlier or DM'd you ever. Hi, happy vibes. I almost DM'd you 1,300 tomorrow, but I was in the sun and it was like I meant to write 12. 1,300. Well, what time would that be my time? 1 o'clock my time? Let's not get into this, Rochi. It's gonna get ridiculous. We already know. Um, we will be here tomorrow, either 12 Eastern time or 1. Excuse me, not Eastern time, Pacific time, West Coast United States time, Los Angeles, California time. In London, that will be 8 p.m. in case you're wondering or you're there, but you'll probably call, what do you call 8 p.m., Rochi? Like 20, 1900 hours, 20 hour, 2000 hours. Um, hey, hi Frank. Um, I'm trying to remember your new handle. Happy Vibes. Is New Zealand the same? 8 hours ahead? Yeah, I mean, let's be real. But who knows? We'll probably not be on time anyway. But tomorrow around 1 p.m., we'll be doing we're gonna this is so I'm not gonna guarantee every single day, but if I have a special guest like Rochi able to come on, I'm gonna come on. Oh, and if you guys want to DM me about being a guest to do this next 30 days, I would love as many of you that want to come on and do it now that I can do stuff. 200 hours. So 200 hours. 20. How do you say that? 2,000 hours. I can't get Rochi. This is hilarious. 2,000 hours. London time. Military time. Also known as Navy time. Counting backwards is a whole thing, though. I was not going to mention that, Rochi. I hope you know this. So we will see you tomorrow. Recap again, inhaling and inhaling deep through the nose, bypassing the shoulders, sending the air low so the belly expands, even side body gets big. And then exhaling, drawing that air in towards the spine, making sure all the air comes out. And repeat, counting the segmented breathing part, counting the inhales and trying to get to a 4, count of 1, 2, you feel your belly getting bigger, 3, 4. Play with your lung capacity. Play with that. So the longer the inhale, but we're doing it slow and steady. The longer you can count, the more lung capacity we have at this time. It'll be very different after you go for a jog or do a yoga session, by the way, when heat increases lung capacity. So if you do your breathing exercises after the gym or after, some kind of cardiovascular activity, you're going to find you'll get to a higher count, right? But just do what's comfortable, where you feel, you know, your lungs full, and then you exhale all the air out. And you count that as well. You want to work towards the exhalation being a count longer. All right, all right, all right. LA is 19 hours behind us, Ashley. Whoa, you're like really far away. Wait, you're 19 hours behind us? I always thought you were in front. That's so funny. I almost said your name, but I know we're keeping it private for now. All right, you guys, Rochi and I will see you tomorrow. My wife has told me to stop playing with myself, so I'm kind of breaking the rules. Wait, what? Like, oh, I get it. Playing with yourself in terms of playing with your lung capacity. Ha ha ha. Very, very funny. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for taking care of yourselves. When you take care of yourself in a way like this, not only do you consciously give permission to other people to do this, same to take care of themselves, either in this way or another way, consciously, but also subconsciously. So it's very cool. Hi, Sam Bibley. I know that you're going to start it over and do the breathing, so you stay with us. All right, guys, have an amazing evening. Mwah. Bye. Bye-bye.